Okay, this is vlog part two of what are my go-to stressors for when I'm stressed. Food was my vice, and I kind of got away from food, but I didn't. I substituted with some real kind of like bad behaviors. The church was always my go-to place when I needed balance or redirection or to get grounded. Well, I guess I kind of got used to, I don't have any more lipstick on. I guess I got kind of used to church or accustomed to church where it wasn't sufficing. And so when stress came, I found myself I said I was going to be transparent. I found myself doing a lot more other things like indulging in trying to drink. I never did any drugs or anything like that. But I found myself indulging in drinking. And this is what they said, that you're going to do something like some men leave their husbands, and some become like they just do something out of the norm, something that was never expected of them. It was so far fetched when they started losing weight, and something in the brain just switches, and you have to find some other vice. But eventually, I kind of redirected back to food when I saw that alcohol was like a sedative. It just put me to sleep. Um, and I found that, after my husband died, that um, I was like a people pleaser. And I don't know if it was, I found out I was a people pleaser. I always wanted to help people more so, maybe because I worked in a hospital or something. But it got even more addicting to want to help people and help them win. And I found out that I was very competitive, and things that I didn't even really identify about myself prior to the surgery. After the surgery, 3 years later I've learned a lot about myself and this new me that who has evolved. And so as I evolve, I'm more attentive to who I am, and what is a what is a what is a what would cause me to fall off of my goals. And I found out my relationships suck. I'm not good at relationships. Since my husband took ill, my relationships are just like gone. I don't know. I have no relationship skills at all anymore. I'm afraid of relationships, any type of relationships. I have trust issues. Um, I found out that most people get close to you, they find out what you're about, and then they either are judgmental, or they criticize you to downplay your progress. And like I said, I was going up and down, and when I saw that 180, I freaked out. Just like it was just like about a couple of months ago. And I freaked out. I was on the internet looking for repouch set, regain, who all regained, and was it possible? I went to my doctor. He said that's normal. I asked about the depression. He said that's normal. And I was just like, he said I was dramatic, because I am dramatic, but I'm not dramatic. I've always been dramatic. But he's like, you're so dramatic. So I was like, to be aware of your issues or your crisis, or like, and you know how to seek help, it's kind of like you're still on your own trying to figure it out. So when I say that the depression, not having a go-to person, and it was just me and my son, and I didn't have anybody really to collaborate with my emotions and what was going on. And I found myself leaning to bad relationships with men. And it was weird. I just kept finding myself in these bad relationships. And it wasn't that these men were bad people, it was just that I didn't have male women. I mean, that interaction. I didn't have the skills. I was always married or in a relationship, so I never had that. I never had the build or the tools that everybody has in relationships. So I found out that my crisis of what caused me to eat or regain or anything, that it was eating. I had to eat. I was like, I was going to eat. I was like, oh my God, I stretched my pouch out. Oh my God, I thought I stretched my pouch. Well, I did a reset and yay me. It's not stressed out. So I'm happy about that. So like I said, I am 163. Yay. And I am back on my journey with a mind that, well, this relationship that I just was in just kind of like threw me a whole big loop. And then my son is going through puberty and a teenager, and it's just so many things back to back to back to back. So as you look at my posts, you'll see like those are real things that I need on my vlog to remind me of the milestones that I've made, because these are real milestones of things I've never interacted with, or you know, these are all a part of this new journey. And the last thing that I just came out of was a relationship, and it was traumatic. And I thought, oh my God, I'm going to eat. I'm going to eat. I'm going to just, oh my God, I'm going to sabotage this whole thing right now because I need to eat. And I said, how do I redirect that? How do I redirect the energy? And so I started going back to the gym, and I was taking my supplements, and I was taking my Phentermine. And so that kind of helped me. So I kind of got back on track. So I am 163. That's better than anything for right now. I'm looking to at least get to 154. Really, 120 is what they're saying, but I'm like a crackhead. No, I don't want to look like wrinkled and shriveled up and all old and everything. I have those fears. And I think that's another reason why my weight, I've kind of like not been so eager to lose all the weight, because I don't want to look sick. Like most people who have the surgery, they look sick. And I think some weight is not bad. Like I'm in my BMI right now. But the toning, yes, I need that. I don't have sagging skin, not a lot. I just have like after children in my stomach. My thighs are kind of like a little wrinkled, but I think with the treadmill and some rigorous running, I think that may strengthen my thighs. I don't think I'm going to get a lot of sagging skin. I don't think my arms are, I don't have a lot of fat in my arms. Like I don't have a lot. So if I did weightlifting, I think that would kind of like, I think, I think the way that my pouch is cut or my body frame is made, I think that plays a key factor in how I'm losing weight. So, and I think the gym has to play a big factor in keeping it all together. I wear a waist trainer. And so, like with my waist trainer, I don't look bad. I don't think I look bad. But I think, I mean, I could get it like, So, far as my health is concerned, no diabetes. I still take my cholesterol medicine. The depression is crazy. Okay, you don't know when it's gonna happen. You have no idea why it's happening. Sometimes you just can't do it. You're just like, I can't, and I let myself allow myself say I cannot do it. So whatever it is, if I have to stay in the bed for that time, I allow myself to stay in the bed, because I'm definitely taking the medication to help me with the depression. But it's just something up here that's wired saying that time is, I can't do it, and I'm not gonna go to food. So what I normally do is, before I cook my son's food, I have a protein bar, and I might have a yogurt. So a yogurt. Oh, okay, yogurt, and lots of water. I've cut out all sugars, pretty much. Try to cut out all the sugars and all the carbs, and I'm just trying to go back on the actual bariatric plan that they have set for us and get a little bit more discipline. I was like, in my last relationship, I was like, he would cook everything, and fried fish, fried shrimp, just things that probably was not good for me to be eating in the first place. But I still had portions. I wasn't able to really eat or really indulge, but I did find out that I could cheat. I'm not gonna make this video too long, but I found out that if I sat down for a few minutes, ate a portion, waited, and then ate again, and then waited, and then ate again, I wasn't like that's how I was doing weight gain. That's how I was ended up doing the weight gain instead of just stopping, because I didn't get that feeling in my chest anymore, or you knew you were full like when you first started with the gastric bypass. So, but now, when I first feel the sensation of that I'm full, I stop. Even if it's drinking water, I stop. I just have to start conditioning myself to stop and get up and walk and move around and kind of like get active. And then in another hour or so, I'll eat again or snack on something. And so, um, just to kind of keep myself disciplined, not to overeat. And so I think that has a big part in my regimen of losing this weight. So I've lost like now 53 pounds in 3 years. I know that's weird. It's just everybody's lost like 100 pounds, 200 pounds. And I've only lost like 53 pounds in 3 years. I've never went to 60 pounds. I've never lost 60 pounds. I can't recall ever losing 60 pounds, which is like, for me, I don't get it. I don't get it. But it does, you can see that I lost the weight. I mean, it's better than 280. It's better than 217. But I just want to get out of the 60s. I just want to get down to like 154. And I don't know if I don't recall ever being there. I just don't recall. I've made it to a size 12, which I'm back into a size 12. And I probably could get into an 8. And mainly, I only just wear dresses anyway. So pants and jeans and stuff, there are either like leggings or something like that. So I don't know. I think this time, 163, I'm on the road. But yeah. So I'm ready. I'm so ready to see what is next, because relationships are not for me. I was dumped, and I'm still trying to get over that. I'm almost finished with college. Yay, me. I have like 5 more classes to go, and I'll have my bachelor's of science in business and human resources, but that's only to become a foster parent and open up real estate homes for children. So that's my goals. And to continue in my stock, I have to come back and do a stock update on the new stocks. They're saying that the market is going to crash, so keep that in mind. We're going to come back and revisit the stock market. I also want to do a makeup haul. I have so much makeup, and I'm like, I want to do a makeup haul. So I don't want to just like be like so dead set on my weight, but who I am as well as I evolve with my weight. So I was watching someone who's like totally into her running. She's ready to do the Boston Marathon. Some are like lawyers, and they evolve all of this with that. So I just kind of like want to enhance my platform as far as my surgery, my gastric bypass surgery, to just who I am as well. So I want to be transparent, from my love life to my career to my finances. I just want to keep a vlog of my constant maturing in this journey. And in the meantime, I'm just gonna hang in there and do the best that I can. But I am definitely doing real good with the weight thing now. I'm not doing so bad, but the things that cause you to stumble and cause depression, you need to go to a therapist. We need to see therapists. We need to seek a therapist right away, because sometimes it can really get bad. And this time that I had hit it, it was like I have to go see someone. So that is my vlog for today. After 3 years, I have been up and down, gain and regain, but I don't think I stretched my pouch to the point where it's needing to be revised or anything like that. So I think I'm doing really well for that matter. So what is it, July 22nd, 2015, and now it is November 5th, 2018. I don't think I look too bad. I mean, I could lose a little bit more weight in my face a little bit, but I'm only 4'11", well 4'10". I'll be honest, I'm only 4'10". So they want me to be 120, but I think that's just like an Oprah Winfrey big giant head and a little body, and I don't want that look either. So I'm gonna go to 145. I think 145 would be idea. So let me see. So you gotta remember, I have on a waist trainer, so you ain't gonna see all my fat out. You're not gonna see me. So let me see. Can y'all see this? Let me see if I sit back. Let me see. Can y'all see that? It's not so bad. I don't think it's not so bad. I don't have a lot of back fat, and I don't have with the waist trainer. I always keep the waist trainer on. I live in my waist trainer now, so kind of just feel like it just kind of like reminds me not to eat as well. So it kind of helps me know that this is my limitation of eating. So it's not so bad. So I mean, it helps out. So that's that. Anyway, I don't think my arms are really like my arms didn't like go like real crazy yet, and so I have to do weight training anyway. So I think that's that. Oh, and I love cutting. So I wasn't losing hair. My braids. Let me tell you about my braids. I was a braid person. I was a micro braid person, so y'all all can understand. And I just one day these braids were just so they were just overwhelming in my hair. And I was like, oh my God, these braids. And they were like ready to come out. And I'm like, if you know me, if you've seen any of my vlogs, you know that I have to have my eyelashes done. I have to have my nails done. I have to have my hair done. Something, it has to be done. So I mean, I like to keep myself maintenance. And so I I couldn't take these braids. And it was like 50 million braids because I went to the African shop. And it was just 50 million micro braids. And I just said, I just couldn't do it anymore. So I went and just shaved all my hair off. And unbeknownst to me, I have a perfectly nice round head. And I'm glad my parents shaped my head. So unbeknownst to me that. And so I was able to pull it off. And so I dyed it. And I like the platinum look, and it kind of like goes with my personality. It works with all my church clothes. It works with it, and I have to go in a court system. It works. I pull it off well. So anyway, oh, and let me give you this tip if you finish to the end with me. If you decide you're going to get the VSG, you can tell them that if you have if you have lashes, to put patches on your eyes and tape them. Your nails, you can still keep your nails, and they can do the the tape one, the tape post oxy, and they can do that. So if you're like me, you got to wake up fabulous. Your eyes and your nails is right. Yeah. Just tell them to put some gauze over your eyes since they have to tape them down, and then you wake up fabulous. I didn't get to tell you that. But the main thing I think for me, depression is the only thing, and that was because I think my husband died, my pastor died, people were just dying, and my sisters and loved ones were falling out, and relationships were not working. I even put my relationships on my page, my vlog, because I don't know. I don't know what it is, but you can help people. I mean, I'm not going to help the next man that I get involved with. There will be no of my education. I will not use any human, whatever issues they have and whatever red flags that I might see. I'm stopping right there. If I see a red flag, I'm done, and I'm not gonna pursue it because I've had some real doozies, and they have wiped me out. I mean, I'm done. I think my relationship thing is over. I failed big time at relationships. So I think that is I think a lot of that has to do with the bypass. I think the bypass has a lot to do with my needing to be in a relationship because I don't think is something I would do like mandatory. Like, I don't think I would have done these things before. It just wasn't my character to just be so, trusting. So it took a minute. So I've been married twice. So um no, but my husband died. My late husband died. So I probably would still be married if he had it his way. But he was sick. So I think anyway, those are my issues. I think that would be the gist of it all for me. Is just that you never know what's going to come up next with this weight loss journey. But for the most part, I haven't had any real traumatic issues of, like the reflux. This is over the 3 years. There was something like in my intestines that like had inflamed, and they thought, oh my gosh, she has cancer. And it wasn't that. It was just that there was like a fish or something inside of my, like they needed to move it, a polyp or something. I don't know what it was, but I don't remember. It's been a while. And so anything other than that, I've been pretty much healthy. I mean, mentally, I've chucked away, and I've been in school, so that keeps some synapses going, and church and reading the Bible. And but I stepped away from church for a few minutes because of a man. I chose the man over the church, and I keep saying that, but sometimes you just feel like God is not there. You just feel like, God, did I make a mistake? Am I doing something wrong? What have I done? I mean, that's if you're religious and you're a Christian and you believe God is, the center of your life, and you know that he is. And then all of a sudden things go wrong. You start questioning your faith and your walk with God. And, you're out of his will, and you don't know what you're doing wrong and why is this happening. And then you almost fall back into another spiral of depression. So this one, the last thing was my son, my 16-year-old. He had a big fallout. I mean, he just blew up, and he had some issues which sent me to be like a big crying mess. My lips, I've been crying for probably the whole month of October. Has been Halloween for me. It has been a nightmare, and I have flipped out. I have spazzed out. I have cussed everybody out. I'm so embarrassed of my behavior. It's just been, it's been 2018 is like, could you hurry up and go away now? Okay, I'm ready for 2018 to scoot. I'm ready to move forward. So hopefully I'll be checking in. But I want to do a makeup haul. I got all this makeup: MAC, Kylie Joyner, Rihanna, all these brushes, and I just want to do a makeup haul, and then I might do a clothes haul if I can still fit some of these clothes. And then I do want to still do the stocks. I just want you to follow me with that, because before the market crashes, hurry up and get something. And, always remember, buy low, sell high. And not only to buy low and sell high, but find something that you can hold on to, like Apple or Microsoft, or Tesla's really up there right now. They're at 300, so I don't think you want to buy anything from Tesla unless it comes down. And if there's a new car that's coming to be competitive with Tesla, I guarantee you to get on top of that, get into that market. I mean, try and get some stock in that market, the competition for Tesla. I think that'll be it. I think that's enough. But Microsoft, Facebook, Nike, those are all stocks to look into. And all of the municipal marijuana stocks are pretty much growing because Canada has been approved for everything. So if you put in cannabis stocks, they'll come up and they'll tell you how much. And I think it's a good time to buy. I think Tilray is at $99. I'm not sure. I haven't checked today since I've been on with you making this video, because I have some other things to do. So I'm thinking like Canopy Grow, Tilray. I think it's like ABC, and they're like gonna merge with Coca-Cola. So it's like it's evolving. So And I don't think that's going anywhere. Even if the market does crash, do whatever, I think marijuana, the stocks of marijuana is going to continue because the hospitals are now getting involved in it, trying to get rid of the opioids. So let's see. Let's see. Until next time. And I'm going to try and keep posting more. Subscribe, please. Subscribe to my channel. And I'll see you next time. Oh, and if you have any comments, please comment below. Thank you. This is part 2. Ending. Peace.